Texas, part two. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of them?
You know, good team, some great players, and, we just got to do what we do and, just keep, staying humble about the position we in right now and just go out there and play basketball.
What makes it so difficult to go up against their bigs, especially someone like you who's going to be, seeing so much time on the floor against those big bodies?
You just gotta, play ball and stuff like that, and stay up the line against them guys. There's some big guys and stuff like that, but it's no difference, man. I just gotta go out there and do what I do and follow the game plan. I should be okay. I think we'll be all right.
What have you learned? I mean, from going against them for 2 years, what have you learned in the matchups against them?
We watched film yesterday, things like that. Sub to a little time for practice, recover, but you just can't take plays off, and you just got to be in tune to the game. So just preparing better, and that's what I think we're doing as a team. We're preparing better, and we're playing as a team right now. So we just gonna keep going with that.
Is this game personal for you? I mean, do you want to have a good game against Texas to kind of get that, I guess, the monkey off your back there?
Yeah, man, that'd be nice, but I'm just worried about the win at the end of the day. But that'd be nice. I'm preparing the best way I can. So I'm gonna go out there and just do what I do, and hopefully the ball fall on our court, and it should be a good game tomorrow. But we just gonna do what we do, and just have some energy and do what we do. I know it's gonna be a great crowd here, and the ball gonna bounce. So yeah.
Is there any way to prepare for Ridley? A guy that big?
Man, you just watch film, and he got to play me too. He got to play the other bigs that's on the team, Jonathan Ho, and then, it's a whole team he has to worry about. So it's not like he just has to worry about, me just guarding. My man Elijah Mason gonna get a little piece of him. Brandon Walker should be back, and Sponge, he's playing better and staying out of foul trouble. So, everybody gonna have a piece of everybody. So, the main thing is just focus on what we gotta do and preparing the way we are, and just keep having the good practices and believing in each other.
Define home court advantage and why you think the next 7 games.
The energy, man, the spirit. Everybody's in tune. When it's a state like this, we're the main focus. As far as only being a professional team, the most WVU basketball, has looked upon the state. So it's just a tradition, and we trying to do something, and everybody supports us. So it's just gonna be great energy in the crowd.
Does travel enter into it, or once you're there, you're there?
You said
Travel. Yeah, does that enter into it at all? You're at home, they gotta come from wherever the hell they come.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. It just, if you want to show up that day, you're going to show up that day. So, traveling, we've been doing that since AAU now. So, if they going to come off the travel and be ready to play, that's up to them. But, I think they will be. And it doesn't really play an effect.
It's more the energy.
It's just the energy in the building, and, the team focusing and preparing the right way.
Devin, going up against such a physical team like that, how much more important is it to stay out of foul trouble? Because I know it can be pretty easy to get physical with them and push down low. I guess it also depends on how the referees are calling it. But how important is that to stay out of foul trouble?
It's important, but I just try to play straight up the way I have. I think I did a great. I'm doing good for staying out of foul trouble this year. Only had a few games this year. Looking at last year, how many times I was fouling out and things like that. So, that's probably not really playing a big part in my head. I should be all right, and just, I just gotta go out there and play and not try to think the game and just play it.
How's the wrist?
It's not the wrist, it was the thumb. Yeah, my thumb is all right, day to day. I can't complain.
At this point, a lot of the players look at you almost as a veteran. So many games you played, but having someone like Gary on this team who's played in a different conference before I got to this conference. I mean, played so many games here. How nice is it to have a leader like that on the team?
I think Jeeves the only one. I think Sweat was when he was here, but I think Jeeves the only one that's ever been to the tournament. So that's something special to have, even though, he's leaving us. He's giving us everything he's got this year. Jeeves put the work in, and he's a great leader,
How does their size, how do you guys want to attack the zone with their size? Say, compared to how you wanted to attack against Baylor, or does it not change?
Just having motion and moving the ball and stuff like that. Just playing with each other. I can't do it by myself. Barney can't do it by himself. But Jeeves can't do it by himself. But we do it together. We should be. Yeah.
The week you guys have had, coming off losing 3 of 4 and then winning 2 games against ranked opponents, that kind of not really surprise you, but the way this conference is defined, you go on a little losing streak and then you go and beat 2 of the best teams in the conference.
It's just attitude and energy, and we're just getting back to what's been making us successful, to this point now. That's pretty much how we doing, just the attitudes and the energy is different, around here. So that's pretty much it. And it's a new year, man. Everybody struggled, and we knew we were gonna come out of it and be all right. It's just a matter of time, but the attitude and energy is different, and everybody's for each other.
Devin, if shots start going in for you guys, and they got to start thinking about maybe getting out of the 2-3 or maybe doing some things differently, does that change how effective they are?
Yeah. They're massive. Other than the guards, it's probably about 3 guards on the team, literally. That's 6 foot. Everybody else 6'4" taller. Yeah, it's different, when they're sitting in the paint. You don't have to move